Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Factorio sending supporters to space. And we are here over by the nuclear type of stuff, or processing rather. And we've run out of uranium, which I just now noticed. That's not good. Why do we have no uranium? That is news to me. I'm not quite sure what happened. What's going on here, bud? He's just slow. The patch is running out, I suppose. So we're gonna have to find a new one. There's plenty. There's like there's 9 million over here. There's 6.5 million over there. So that's not too big of a deal. But we do want to get on that to do that off camera probably, because we are actually going to run out of this stuff at some point. Actually fairly soon here. I was going to expand this build, but I may want to not do that right now. But what we can do is we're going to set up some processing for these, because it will actually give us some more of the 238. And then on top of that, first off, I'm gonna set up a smart, and we're gonna I'm gonna try to set up a smart here and see if I can actually succeed at this. No promises, all right? So don't make fun of me. So the deal is that even with power expansion, when this thing is on, which it seems as if it's not because we have no power, something is broken all of a sudden. Which one are you? I don't know why he can't get back. Ew. Okay, so what I did is I added another iron outpost. I did this guy here, and then I brought him in, but I forgot one signal. I know exactly what the problem is. So we'll have to go fix that, but let's make the smart first. So when that thing is on, we are almost out of power every time, even with the power expansion. So I want to try to do something a little tricky here and use a power switch and an accumulator to kind of like turn off this base here when the accumulator in this network, which is connected to the power generation and then the module creation area, gets below a certain point, which essentially means that, you know, we're drawing from it and have a power issue. Now, I'm not sure if I know how to do this. I'm going to try my best. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy, and we're going to do this, and we're going to connect him first off. Would probably be a smart idea. And we're just going to connect him to here, and he's going to output A, which is a charge amount, right? So recharge level. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say if A, which is the charge level of this, when accumulator is less than, and you can see him opening and closing in the background. If this gets below, let's just say like 50%, or there's probably like a more optimal. I'm just trying to think in my head. I mean, really, actually, we'd probably want it lower than that, because no, 50%. I was going to do like 80%, but if it does that, then it may just kick back on again. So we're going to say if this is below 50%, enable or disable. So currently it's off, but I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. And then I'm not quite sure how this works. This is where it gets a little bit tricky for me. So I think we can wire him to there. And then this one can wire here, but he's set to off. I don't actually want it off. Really? Wow. Well, screw you then. Okay, well, let's actually do that a little bit differently. Let's replace you. And, well, actually, let's just move this. So he's going to go here, but we'll disconnect that. And I don't know why I'm trashing some of those. So he needs to reconnect to there. He's going to connect to that. And then we need another one connect to here. And this is broke. This is not what I want. So, because what I want is for this, I want it to only turn off if it's less than 50, but it's not less than 50. So I'm a little bit confused. If I switch it. Okay. I guess that's how you do it. I mean, either one works, I suppose. So what this is going to do now is it's going to say you can be on if accumulator charge is more than 50%. Okay, so once it drops below 50%, theoretically, it should turn this off and mean that it cuts off power to our whole main base. Now, our main base here isn't doing anything, but there's still a lot of machines and stuff which do have somewhat of a drain, and all the inserters. It does make a bit of a difference. It might be enough for what we need. So that's just kind of what I wanted to do there. And just to re-explain how this works is, when we start having a heavy power draw, theoretically it should start drawing off of this accumulator, and when it does, it's going to obviously get below 50%, and it's going to be like, okay, well, turn off and disconnect the base. So that's how that works. We need to go fix the iron. I know exactly what I did. It was just me being a derp with signals. So let's run down there. I have AFK'd for probably about 2 hours throughout the day, and we are up a fair bit of modules. It's only going to take maybe another day or two, not like 24 hours, but like another 1 or 2 days of me AFKing for 2 or 3 hours. And we should have enough modules to pretty much do all the Megabase stuff we need to. Now that we got the iron in, actually, believe it or not, quite a few times the whole thing stopped because we actually filled up on the rocket fuel and solid fuel from the heavy oil thing I have going, so we didn't get any plastic. I have like 5,000 rocket fuel in there. I could crack the heavy to light. It would require me to add more light crackers, which I could do if they would fit. So what I did here, right, is I made it so that, like, so this guy's no pathing, and he's the one that goes to our old one down here, which is still up, but it wasn't generating fast enough. I've done a stupid thing, essentially, is I've made it so that he can't actually leave. Apparently I still made it so he can't leave. Oh, great, you idiot. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, so I put it there. So essentially because when I only put a signal on one side, again, I know exactly that I need to put one on the other side, but I just forgot. I was in a rush. That's why I couldn't know why he couldn't path. This guy comes in. This is really derpy. Just try not to look at this. It's only temporary, and I'm just gonna run over here and show you guys. I haven't changed much of anything. It's like a ghost spider here. Yeah, we got seem disappear. That's a rare occasion. So you'll see that actually our power does not dip down, surprisingly. Did it already power this off? No. Interesting. Oh, well, see, so we're reaching, we're kind of getting close here. So this thing is going-ish. I say ish. We don't actually have enough green still or enough blues. I might need to add on some, but we are getting up there. We have 2,500 productivity and 2,100 speeds. That's about a third of the way for each one that we need to be. A little less, actually, than a third. I'd like about 6,000 of each. In fact, I probably need more speed than productivity, as I mentioned before. Because like for the furnace arrays, for example, you know, it takes 256 productivity because you can put 2 in each furnace, and there's 128 furnaces. But there's 200 beacons, and each beacon takes 2 speed, so it's 256 productivity, but 400 speed. Now, obviously, the assemblers take 4 productivity, so it changes a bit, but I would like more speed. So, you know, we're not quite there, but it's definitely faster than it was before. Like, I mean, you know, just a couple hours of AFK, and I get a couple thousand modules. I would say it's not bad. I did defend this, finally. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this process here. We're going to convert our empty fuel cells into the 238. And it's pretty much as simple as you can get. You just input the things, and you don't even require any other ingredients or anything. So I have them in storage here. I have a ton in storage, actually. They're spread out, probably partly in this other network, which could be annoying. But I have 3 of these guys, and we're just going to set them up like right here, or on the other side, because I want this double loaded. So I think I actually want a couple chests of this. I am actually going to make a buffer. Oh no, Extrem's turned to the dark side. You know, some stuff it's okay to buffer, and it's not like I'm doing like some massive, you know, like 20 chest buffer or something. The point is, I want to get rid of all these empty fuel cells. So as I say I want a buffer, I place it so that I can't do a buffer, you know, because I'm smart. So let's do this. These guys are going to go here, and then we don't need them to be logistics chests, because none of the stuff that requires the 238 is logistic based. So there's that, and then we will just take some power, like so, And then these guys could just kind of go here. And we need some requesters. Oh, shaky mouse. Okay, so then we'll just request the empty guys. And this takes 5 of them, right? Yeah. So we'll just request like 20. I don't know, how long does it take? It takes a long time. Gonna have to speed module this, I think. It does take quite a while. These take 350 kilowatts. They're actually fairly power hungry. Now there's not many bots. I mean, this is all one network. There's just not many bots like up in this section is part of the problem. So also I'm gonna go to the stores down here and grab as many of the fuel things as I can, because it's a little bit silly for the robots to be transferring thousands of them like across the entire base. So let's go over here, see if I can find them. We seem to have an entire chest. I'll just grab as many as I can there, and we'll run them up, and hopefully power doesn't die. I can expand power more. It's just, man, these reactors are still kind of expensive. Like, well, it's not really even that. It's actually not that. It's just that it's a bit of a pain because I don't have a solid layout yet. I may just end up using one that maybe one of the ones people submitted to the workshop or something. I'm not sure. I mean, I could devote a lot of time to building one, I suppose, but I don't really have time at the moment. I mean, this one is really hacked together. It's pretty I tried to make it symmetrical, but it's not actually. So if we added 2 more reactors, I really don't want to tear all this up again, so probably what I would do is just like do something really dumb. It would be one of them things where it's like, okay, it works, but let's never look up here again. Because if I put 2 more reactors, I'd probably just take like another stamp and a half of this and just stick it vertically with the turbines, you know. So we don't have to see. In fact, let's mess with that. I haven't actually built nuclear on camera, and all this stuff went really quick. The smart thing, I mean, I figured I had a fairly good handle on that, but this was like way faster than I thought it'd be. So these are going good. We're not short on power yet, but you can see right here, just about to hit that. It's with like the bot surges and stuff. I think when the trains pull into the module area and such. So what we're going to do is we're going to go collect materials. We have everything we need except the reactors. I haven't automated those yet. I probably should. I actually didn't anticipate needing this much power, this many reactors, like before we switched over to the mega stage. So that's why I'm not really prepared, like reactor wise. So we have that. Jeez, man. This stuff is expensive. It takes a ton of steel. All right, let's run up, grab some concrete. I need 2, but I can't actually fit it all in my inventory. My inventory isn't actually that cluttered before people start complaining. Like, I guess I could move some of these blueprints, but I've already deleted a ton. There's not much stuff in here I don't use, like, fairly consistently. This just takes a lot of materials, and we're out of brick, so that's absolutely great. 2,000 concrete. Well, may not get to a reactor today. Oh, geez. And it looks like power turned off, probably because we hit the below 50 accumulator thing. So this is working. It's a little bit scary to run around the base without power, but... And, I mean, other stuff over here will still be on, so, like, this stuff will all be on. Like I said, it may not make that big of a difference, and even then, it really doesn't. Even then, we still have some issues, so that's, that's kind of just a problem we're going to have to deal with. And him, just because, of course, we don't have power issues, I'm just going to speed him up. So, I'm going to get yelled at by that, all right? Yeah, I know. See, it's fine now. I haven't actually fully determined what causes it. I'm pretty sure it's the bot surges. I'm just going to grab some more stone here. But I may just have to do 1 reactor for now. Just any little bit of power would help. These, because we don't get full power outages, obviously, but just the kind of low power, it slows everything down, and it's eating through our coal like crazy for this steam. I could go solar. someone might suggest that, but I ain't doing it. So we're almost there. I was actually looking at this guy. We're almost there for one reactor. So I'm going to go place him down, and we'll start with that. I mean, you know, it's got to help, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to have to move some of this stuff. Like this is going to have to go up here or more. No, he can go there. Okay, so let's have you do that. I don't have an active provider on me, so let's do that. Do that. And I know I'm actually surprised you guys haven't. Maybe it's because I harped on it quite a bit. But just in case anyone's thinking about it again, I'm not going to do a smart system to turn this on and off. I'm really not lacking in fuel, and I feel it's just not worth... I shouldn't say not worth it. It's not like it really costs anything. It's, in my mind, just pointless. Like, I mean, I've already explained it. And there's people who disagree with me, and that's totally fine. I'm not saying I'm even right, but that's how I want to play. I don't... This thing's... I think I broke this. Oh, well... Do we actually have 2 chests of this? Well, geez. More nukes, then. Stop killing my stuff. Oh, you little punk. There were 2 turrets there. See, and it's like... Man, you can't... See, you guys can't even yell at me this time for not defending stuff. There were 2 turrets there. And they were both killed because we had no power. So apparently it's it doesn't really work when it turns power off right when I need stuff. What? Come on. Wow. You know, it's usually not good when you depower your base when you're about to get attacked. Of course, there's no way I could have known that. Oh shoot. Wrong chest. They brought it there anyway. It was just kind of a dumb little loop. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab some lasers, replace that, and the reactor. We're just going to grab some materials for. Let me run up here so the robots can replace these turrets. They would have killed it if I had power. Guess maybe that would be a good reason to use normal turrets still. The ammo still shreds through them. I mean, we have plus 38.4 damage. So let's grab... Let's see, 1 reactor can support 4 whatchamadoobies, but that counts as 3 reactors, so that can actually support 12, and then 12 times 1.7, these are just rounded, so 20. Just grab 20 of these, and 12 of those, excuse me, and then we'll just take some of that. Swear to God. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill all of them. It's just pipes so far. They killed a refinery, they really messed up. The irritating part too is it's just like one little dumbass who just... It's just like a little like medium spitter. Okay, that's it. I'm making that mistake again, you little punk. You are gonna die a terrible death next time you run over here. Just watch, you're just gonna like completely circumvent it. Okay, so, you know, adding more laser turrets is of course great for my power problem. It'll be okay once we get these other reactors. Again, I only have the 1 right now, but that still helps. I mean, 20 more things is pretty good. Oh. Don't have the full neighbor bonus because we don't have one here. Whoops. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so this is going to... Like I said, I think I'm just going to build this vertical. I'm trying to think how I actually want to do this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do something like that. And then this one, these guys will just bring out somewhere. Out here perhaps, so let me line this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Again, it's not going to be the same layout. Really, I just want the power now. I don't come over here that often. Yeah, we're gonna need some more turbines, because if I'm doing it this way, those go out straight, but there's not really room for that anyways. This I didn't have to space so far out, I suppose. But I was going to double heat pipe it anyways. And we're probably gonna need some more heat pipe. Oh. Okay, so there's that, and then we'll throw some substations down. There's that, and I'll get some water feeding in here, and then we'll go grab the rest of the materials, and we should be pretty good to go. I have a pump here. Do I need 2 pumps for this? Probably. Yeah, I think a pump can only support like 11 something. Probably wouldn't hurt to have another pump. I can fit another pump. I don't know if we want actual pumps in here too. We'll have to see. Like I said, this is not the most efficient. I know that I know it's not. I just want the damn power. Okay, so let's go grab the heat pipes and the rest of the turbines, and then I think I'll call it an episode. This thing is chugging along very slowly. I should probably put speed modules in it once I get the extra power back up here. And our little smart thing that I did will be kind of irrelevant once I get enough power, but you know, it was something I wanted to test, and I'll leave it there just in case, you know, in the future. So let's go grab just a few more of these. Just grab more than you need, Xterminator. All right, so do that, and how many are we missing? Can I see in radar? I can. 2, 4. Okay, we're missing 4. Just grab these 5. Thank you. Autosave. And that'll be good. I'll do the second reactor off camera. But I did want to show just some actual nuclear building. I didn't really explain the ratios I was coming up with, but I think I did that at one point earlier in the series when we did our first build. Yeah, I did. And then I also have a tutorial just specifically on nuclear you can watch if you don't know that stuff or missed the episode earlier. So what we're gonna do is do this. And then of course the substation doesn't reach. So let's just go out here. And these heat pipes. Now this does not have the full bonus, so this won't actually be able to support that really fully. It may just break everything. When I turn it on, it wouldn't surprise me. Let's do that. And there's Zippo water, so we're gonna need some pumps, I think. This may be like super excessive. I don't know. Two pumps should definitely be able to support this. It's slowly going up. There we go. I think they were sucking all the water out, trying to get the steam. The real question is, are these actually fully performing? And they are so far. If we have a full power draw, like I said previously, these back turbines won't actually have full available performance because each heat exchanger can support about 1.7 turbines. So when you do two like this, one of them won't work fully if you have a full power draw. The only reason it has full available performance is because we're not actually pulling fully. But that should help. I mean, another, you know, essentially, if we just take 20, because that's how much full ones it could realistically do, and we multiply that by 5.8, you know, realistically, that's like another 100 megawatts, which should hopefully stop the power surges from browning out our power. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Not sure if it was a little long or not, but anyway, I think we got quite a bit done. We did the smart, we got this processing, we got some more power. I'll finish the power off camera and let the modules grind through, and things are going really well. So I think we're actually fairly close to being able to transition into Megabase. We're pretty much just waiting on module at this point, which I'll, again, just AFK in the next day or two and do that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and feel free to leave a like if you did. I'd love to hear your thoughts as always down in the comments. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.